Here we are at Arizona, just about set for Friday night baseball on the show. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Colorado Diamondbacks. Arenado and Goldschmidt swing for the fences. Next. Robbie Ray is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Mm, 2-0. One out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball and set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's picked up 14 hits in 27 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado, man at first after the 2-out walk. First offering on its way. The curveball that catches the inside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Back up the middle. Marte gloves it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners, former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup, his pitch. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Weakly hit towards first. McMahon gathers it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Daniel Descalso. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a pop-up now. Arenado over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. In now for Colorado, Dante Bichette. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Playing 11.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Dante Bichette has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray, batting at an even .400. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Story is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And deep to right center. Finley giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Striding in for the Rockies, Chris Iannetta. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Bichette stands at first with 1 out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ryan McMahon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Descalzo on to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Coming to the plate now, Steve Finley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Set and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. LeMahieu moving to his left. He's got it one away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 4 for 13. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Pop high in the air. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
0-1, here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. He'll be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now. Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Dante.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dante Bichette. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard on the ground toward short. Marte fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Robbie Ray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Softly on a line to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. It's 1-2. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. A A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, John Gray, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. McMahon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Colorado. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Turned on down the line, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. The throw into second, and he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Center fielder.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box now, Steve Finley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 1-0. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lamb bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Lifted down the line in left. Desmond is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Desmond is there. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the D-backs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far on this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
High in the air down the right field line. Souza is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
One out, nobody on. Full count still. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another try at 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. A runner on first with 2 away. One ball, 1 strike to count. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
Ready for another shot now, Dante Bichette. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home to the left side, but it's well fouled. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Alex Avila.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there. Standing in now, Robbie Ray.
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in once again, Ryan McMahon. It was a bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. McMahon is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Descalso. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Bichette is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Luis Gonzalez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two and 2 the count. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Randall Delgado.
David Dahl sub off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1. Dahl makes a break from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-1. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Dahl stands at second with no outs. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, not great. He's 1 for 8. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
In for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Zach Roscoe is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready once again, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Steve Finley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Jake Lamb standing in now. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one to count to Jake Lamb. Roscoe, a native Oregonian. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Steven Souza, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Bichette sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Catcher number 5, Alex Avila.
Striding in once again, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. Last time through was a base hit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Digging in to try it again, Dante Bichette has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. To short, hit hard. Marte has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Fernando Salas will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. In his career matchups with Fernando Salas, he's 0 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In his career, Iannetta is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McMahon. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Tried to pull that one. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Dunn will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gerardo Parra will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 8.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Gerard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 4.
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Dunn, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece actually. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. One left for Arizona, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Archie Bradley.
In is Gerardo Parra. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. 2 hits in 7 tries.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
22.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Descalzo has it on to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Arizona took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Robbie Ray earns his first win of the season. John Gray pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.